Today sees the battle of two teams that know each other well from the league, but I'm sure the magic of the FA Cup will have an impact on this game this afternoon. Welcome to the 9th match day of the season. We'll be hoping for a repeat of the 2007-8 season when they lost to Swansea City in the second round replay. As for Herne Bay, you've got to go back to 1986 when they lost in the fourth round qualifying. It's FA Cup football this afternoon. Yeah, it's a fascinating FA Cup tie this afternoon between these two teams, and it'll be interesting to see which one of these Bostik League Division One South sides come out on top in the FA Cup this afternoon. And Mick, for you know Horsham well, and both managers really confident ahead of this one.
Yes, definitely, and definitely Herne Bay's management team. I was just speaking to Jermaine Darlington as they were doing the warm-up. They're an under-21 side playing at Sittingbourne a season ago, and they've been given the opportunity for first-team football here at Herne Bay. So they know how each other's play. They look like they're hungry. The warm-up looked very good from Herne Bay's perspective.
Yeah, Horsham 3-1 win against Chertsey Town in the preliminary round, and Horsham also beat Ashford United in the FA Cup first round qualifying. For Herne Bay, they beat Chessington and Hook United in their first round and Walton Casuals in the last round. So both these teams have played 2 games so far in the FA Cup, and they'll be looking to make it more as they look to reach the first round proper, which really, Mick, is almost a cup final for these non-league teams if you can get to the first round.
Well, it is. They're going to, hopefully they get to play maybe a Conference South side. So yeah, there's a lot to play for apart from the money, of course.
We're certainly looking over at some picturesque hills and a few houses as well, as we're down in Lancing, of course, where Horsham are playing at the moment. They've got the ball well inside the Herne Bay half. It's on the edge of the box. This might be an opportunity, and it's going to fall to House. House inside, looking for Hartley, who did get the ball down. It's still bouncing around. Horsham has still got an opportunity, and in the end it will go through to Ben Hunter in the Herne Bay goal. Yeah, interesting game. Need a mark against Enfield next week. We're back to this game, and it's Herne Bay's first opportunity perhaps to break away into the 18-yard box. Can they get the shot off? They can, all the way across the goal. And Horsham have the ball at the moment, driving again into the Herne Bay half, but it's been intercepted. It's a good interception as well, and it's going to be Carlton. Carlton runs towards the goal. Carlton looks to jink inside, looking for the free kick. Referee says no, but Herne Bay have still got the ball, and they can deliver it into the 18-yard box. That's a brilliant cross. What an opportunity. That was an opportunity and a half, and it was Jake Embry with a free header inside the 18-yard box. It was a wonderful cross from Schaefer onto the head of Embry, and how he didn't hit the target from there, I'll never know.
You can't underestimate this Herne Bay side.
Ball goes into the box. This is a chance for Horsham. It's a really good chance as well. Came into the box. It was Jack Hartley that was on the edge of the 6-yard area. Good cross, and he was unmarked. And it was a very similar chance to that of Jake Embry a few minutes earlier for the visitors. And it was over the bar, and again, that should have been a shot on target at least. Both sides really wanting to get on with this game. Nothing for the losers today. FA Cup second round qualifying. But it does go to a replay, which will be on Tuesday night, I believe, if it is a draw today. Really sloppy play from Horsham as allowed Herne Bay into the box, and a little back heel in the 18-yard box as well there. So Horsham not lacking confidence, that's for certain. And both these teams look to play their way out of trouble. And again, sloppy play, and it's Ducali who gets the ball. Can he have a shot now, Ducali? This will be a brilliant goal. What a finish from Ducali. That was a really special goal to give Herne Bay the lead. Nassam Ducali, it was sloppy possession from Horsham. He got the ball, little step over on his right foot, edge of the 18-yard box, and he drilled it into the bottom corner. Superb finish. And it's Horsham 0, Herne Bay 1.
Jack Hartley got caught on the ball doing something very silly on the edge of his 18-yard box. Nevertheless, like Ducali, oh, what a great sort of bit of dribbling play, and found the corner of the net. Well done.
He's been really bright in the opening 20 minutes of this game, and really talented play from Ducali as he stepped over the ball and hit it with his right foot. You knew what was coming as soon as Horsham lost possession. He's had a couple of sighters so far, and it was a superb finish.
They're getting far too much space to come at them, and leaving 2 up top I don't think that's a good thing from Horsham's perspective. I think they need to drop another man deeper in the midfield.
Again, the ball's bouncing around that 18-yard box. Get a little bit fortunate, Horsham. Goes out for a goal kick. Herne Bay have the ball back. Again, it's neat play from Embry, but this time loses it, and Horsham might be able to attack, and they'll come forward with Boswell. Boswell second to the ball, and it's been the story of the first half for Horsham. Second to everything at the moment, and definitely food for thought for Dominic DePalio, the manager. If you're Herne Bay manager, you're absolutely delighted.
Well, he come in confident mood, and in his interview he's confident, wasn't he, Ben?
Another great ball, and this time they're going to the 18-yard box. Could be a finish. Not a bad effort from Akinhobert. And again, Mick played straight through the middle. One pass, one pinpoint pass, and they were in at goal.
Nah, definitely got to change. It's tactically, they ain't got it right in my eyes at the minute. They need to load out their midfield and stop this rampaging Herne Bay coming at them.
And it's a Horsham throw well inside the Herne Bay half, and they could get it into the 18-yard box if it's a long throw. It goes into that 18-yard box, and it's all the way across. Could be an opportunity for the equaliser. Just didn't fall right for Horsham. In the end, it was an acrobatic effort from the captain, Darren Budd, who just tried to scoop it up and do an overhead kick, and Herne Bay got away with one there, because that could have easily bounced in the direction of somebody in yellow and been put in. It was a dangerous ball across the box.
I think Herne Bay were guilty a little bit of overplaying. They've got opportunities to get the ball in a little bit quicker to their front two, and I think they've just tried to do too many intricate little passes in there, and they've broadcasted it a couple of times, and hence why Horsham have had a couple of good counter-attacks.
The clouds have come over, and there's a bit of a breeze in the stadium now as Ducali looks to drive forward and have another shot. This time it's well over the bar, though, just inside the 18-yard box. Something to build on for the rest of the game, and they've got possession at the moment as they drive into the Herne Bay half, and it's a great ball into the box. This could be a chance. It is a chance all the way across the goal. It was taken down by Rob O'Toole. It was a neat first touch. Just couldn't get it on target. Delightful ball in. Horsham. Opportunity for a shot. Brilliant shot. And well saved. And that was a long way out. That would have been a contender for goal of the season if Ben Hunter hadn't tipped that one away. It was a comfortable height for him.
Yeah, well, a good save, but he's a tall lad, isn't he? He must be 6'6".
First corner of the game for the home side. And how they'd love to get themselves a goal before half-time. In it goes to the 18-yard box. It's driven low. It's a really poor corner in the end, but they'll get another chance to deliver it, and Budd will hope to make a better effort of this one. He does. Hunter comes out, tips it over, still in the box. This is a real chance. Can they score? They do score, and it's 1-1. It was Metcalf who got the ball down, managed to take on his man, drive it towards the box. I think somebody got a final touch before it made its way in. It was Darren Budd who had a woeful corner. It came back to him. It was a much better delivery. Metcalf got it down, twisted, turned, and the final touch, taking it in. Horsham 1, Herne Bay 1. And it was Lewis Hyde who got that final touch.
It was where it counts, in that 6-yard box, side foot in. But it looks like a very positive play from Horsham now. They're going at it. They're really going to go, and they've got to show these youngsters the inexperience that they've got. They need to press them higher and harder.
And it'll be Axel who places the ball down to get it into the box. In it goes. Dangerous delivery. Can someone get their foot on it? They do, but it just goes wide. And there were 3 Horsham players looking to get their foot on that ball. Another dangerous free kick for the home side. Does take the shot on. Hits the post. Back into the hands of Ben Hunter. And Ben Hunter did not move when that free kick was taken. It was taken by Matt Axel, and the keeper was completely beaten. It hit the bottom of the post and went straight back up into the hands of Ben Hunter. Wonderful free kick. So unlucky not to be 2-1 up Horsham. And proof Merstham were last year that it can happen, the team that went the furthest at this level of football. And it's Herne Bay that get us underway, going from left to right as we look. All blue with the white trim sleeves, and Horsham going from right to left. Yellow shirts, green shorts and yellow socks this afternoon. And it's Herne Bay that are the first to come forward towards the edge of the 18-yard box. I'm sure they'll have had some strong words at half-time. Ball goes in, has to be cleared. Is cleared. Horsham get a second chance to get it away. And 25 minutes into the game, you'd have said that the Herne Bay manager would have been so pleased with the performance, but actually, when it came to it at half-time, he was probably the one that... Oh, that's a wonderful strike! What a wonderful goal that is! It was picked up by Bradley Schaefer. He drilled it with his right foot from all of 35 yards out, an absolute screamer into the top corner to put Herne Bay 2-1 up, and that just came out of nothing, Mick Sullivan.
It did, but I think Horsham allowed the Herne Bay number 8, Tom Carlton, to drift past them, and they didn't sort of bully him at all. And then he just passed it into the number 2, and yeah, what a screamer. Great goal by Bradley Schaefer, great goal.
Out of nothing, really. Horsham backed off. Schaefer had the ball on his right foot. They almost said to him, go on, if you think you can shoot. And it was a magnificent finish from Schaefer. Right foot, top corner, 2-1, Herne Bay. Lovely play again from the visitors, and it's with Ducali once more. Ducali on his left foot gets the ball into the box. Going to go over everybody, but it's going to fall to Carlton. Carlton has a opportunity to take it down, lays it back to Mulrooney Skinner. Still in that 18-yard box. This could be a chance for the visitors. Edge of the box to Schaefer. What can he do? He's not going to score another screamer, is he? Back out on this side to Carlton. Carlton drives it across. Nobody in the 6-yard box to get on the end of that one, though.
But it, you know, Horsham, if they can put some bods in behind the ball and get them on the counter attack, they still get in this game.
Long ball into the box, could be the next goal. It's going to be the next goal, is it? It does go in. No, it doesn't. Referee, yes, referee's blown for the goal. It does trickle across the line. It was a free kick, a needless free kick given away for a foul on Ducali. The ball went long into the 18-yard box, headed back across, and at the second attempt, the ball goes over the line. It was a little bit hit and miss for the moment. I didn't know whether that ball had gone over the line, and eventually the referee signalling for the goal for Herne Bay, and it now is 3-1 to the visitors and all uphill for Horsham to get back into this FA Cup tie.
Certainly looks that way, Ben. If you look at Horsham's body language, it doesn't look good, and it's definitely over the line. The linesman had his flag up straight away, making the referee aware it was over. Bit of a scruffy goal, but nevertheless it's over the line.
And it was Jake Embury who got that final touch to take it over the line.
He's had to be pleased then.
And for all the positive play from Horsham in the latter stages of that first half, it's been a woeful start to the second half. And again, Herne Bay looked to come forward with Ducali. 1 foot in the third qualifying round. Into the 18-yard box again. This could be dangerous once more. Another goal and it would all be over. And it is going to be another goal. And it's put in by Akin Onbear. A lovely composed finish just by the penalty spot. It was a great run. Ducali again involved, as he has been for most of the afternoon. And placed into the middle. And junior Akin Onbear put the ball into the net. The keeper didn't even move.
And Akin Onbear was absolutely vacant on his own in that 6-yard box, just to side foot it in. Nowhere near him marking at all the centre-backs from Horsham. They just went ball watching and left him unmarked.
Manager now, Mick, what do you try and get out of this game?
Well, you try to get a bit of respectability, but...
And they might get it now as they're into the 18-yard box. Chance for Horsham, lays it back. Surely a goal now. Tame effort, which really sums up the afternoon. Although stranger things have happened, especially in the FA Cup. If they were to get a goal in the next few minutes, then maybe that is the tactic, Mick. 1 goal at a time. They've got an opportunity now into the 18-yard box. What can they do? Onto the left foot, drills it in. Keeper spills it, manages to gather it second time. And Brackley Town have got another goal as well against Kingstonian. They're 3-0 up at Kingstonian. Ball in for Horsham. Goal for Horsham. And they've got one of the goals back. And it was Toby House that was in the 18-yard box there, unmarked. low driving shot into the goal. And it's now 4-2. Plenty of goals in this game this afternoon. And we've got 15, 16 minutes left of this game. Possible, Mick, they might get themselves back in.
If they could get one more, this is a young side, and you know, a little bit of pressure goes back on them. Quite surprising from a Horsham perspective, because these are some of these are senior players.
Sloppy ball there, and they're in again, and this could be an opportunity again for Toby House. Toby House in the 18-yard box. What can he do? Dinks it across. Can they get their shot off Horsham? They will get their shot down. It's deflected. Claims for a handball. Referee was right there, gives nothing, and there were a lot of claims there from the Horsham players and the supporters behind that goal.
He had his hands down by his sides, Ben. That's why the referee's not giving it.
They had a real opportunity to get the shot in there, and it was skillful play. It was blocked in the end, and the referee says blocked fairly. And Horsham get it back again, and can they get it into the 18-yard box? They try and do so. Claims for a free kick again. They're going to get it in there. This could be a chance for a shot. It's going to be a chance over the bar. What an opportunity. And it's a goal kick. And again it falls to Rob O'Toole, and that was a fantastic chance to get the goal. 10 minutes left.
Still time, Ben. Still time to get a couple of goals here from Horsham.
What a perfect time that would have been to get,
totally.
to get the goal. Herne Bay come forward now, and they might have a chance to shoot on the edge of the box. They lay it in. Horsham can get it away. Can they? Shot on the edge of the box. Wonderful strike! And that will be that now. And Tom Carlton, edge of the 18-yard box. It came back to him. Horsham tried to clear it, and with his right foot, he struck it first time low into the corner, giving the keeper no chance. And that's the goal that seals the game for the visitors. It's Horsham 2, Herne Bay 5. Yeah, it was a neat finish. And Tom Carlton surely has sent his side into the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. Plenty of action in the FA Cup this afternoon. Quite a few games tomorrow as well. And the referee blows the final whistle here in this FA Cup second round qualifying game. It's been a really entertaining afternoon's football. It was end-to-end action, plenty of chances, plenty of goals as well. There was that one moment in the game with 15 minutes left. The chance fell to Rob O'Toole to get his team back in the game. It would have made it 4-3. He missed it. And at the other end, Tom Carlton slotting home to make it 5-2 to Herne Bay. Nassim Ducali was man of the match. His wonder strike kicked things off. And in the end, it will be the visitors, Herne Bay, that will be into the third round qualifying of the FA Cup. It's finished here. Horsham 2, Herne Bay 5. John Jermaine, you must be absolutely delighted with the performance from your team this afternoon.
Yeah, very, very excited. Very pleased with the performance. Yeah, we got the ball down, played well as we like to do. The result 5-2 at times may flatter us, but you know, all in all, we're just glad that we've got the win and we're through to the next round.
It was a strange game in some respects because you were so dominant when you had the ball in the first half, certainly for the first 25 minutes, and you looked like you were going to run away convincing winners. But when Horsham got their goals, both in the first and second half, they looked really threatening. It could have gone either way.
Well, we've had a little bit of a problem in the aspect of we can be a little bit open at times, and then we also just get too confident and stop doing the things we're good at, i.e. retaining the ball, trying to do too much. It's where they're young, but as they get older and they understand more, they'll keep doing the right things for longer periods.
And for you, I guess that's the key, isn't it? Because you want them to be creative, you want them to go forward the way they go forward and create the chances, but it's just about being sensible at times.
Yeah. You know, when they're flow, which you've seen, you know, they can keep the ball and they can do some special stuff. But as I said, it's the other side, the dirty side of the game. They maybe have to learn a little bit more in the aspect of, you know, when to keep trying to do things, or when just to take the sting out of the game and keep the ball and not force things.
And some superb goals in amongst the five today, and scored from all different positions. That must have been really pleasing as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we are a team that gets goals from everywhere, which is good. You know, we don't just rely on our forwards. You know, we rely on our passing and movement, and you know, that allows us other players to get in at times. You know, so yeah, very pleased with that, and you know, hopefully we can continue that in the next round.
An FA Cup third round qualifying now. You're edging ever closer to the first round proper. Daring to dream a little bit now?
Of course, you know, every team wants to play them big boys, you know, as them so-called big boys. We'll continue to try and get through every round because we want to get that win where we can play against maybe a professional side and see where we are, you know, as a test.
Dom, disappointing in the end, but for periods of that game, you were well in it and it could have gone the other way. Yeah,
I think they started better. We were the better team going into half-time. Then we just had a terrible sort of 15 minutes where we just didn't really come out. The goal from the edge of the box just seemed to kill us a little bit, and then we were chasing our tails. Last 20 minutes we put them under a bit of pressure. I thought it was a pen, could have been 4-3. Thought it was a corner that they went up the other end and scored their fifth. But yeah, I mean, we made too many mistakes, giving away too many cheap goals. Yeah, it's just a tough one today.
And there was a chance that you had, I think it was O'Toole, that it fell to, with 15 minutes left, it would have made it 4-3 before they got their fifth goal. It was a good chance as well. If that had gone in, totally different game.
Yeah, great chance. Keeper made a good save. Ref didn't give it for the corner, which is frustrating. But yeah, I mean, if we put that away, but we had a lot of chances today. You know, anyone who watched the game would say we probably had the same amount of chances then. But we're not punishing teams. We didn't punish Chipstead Tuesday in the league, and we didn't punish the team today. So it's you're not going to win games like that. And then if you hemorrhage goals like we did today, you're on a downer, really.
Is it any consolation when you see a couple of their goals that were really good quality from a long way out?
No, not really. Not really. I mean, the first one, it was a good finish, but we should have closed the play down a bit better. The last one, I mean, it was well taken, but I mean, we had committed a lot of numbers forward at that stage. So, but no, it's not really. No, I think we're our own biggest enemy at the moment on the pitch. We seem to make mistakes and we seem to be getting punished, and then the opposition make the same mistakes and we're not punishing them. So, hugely frustrating.
To put it into perspective, you mentioned this morning you had a fair few players out, fair few young players that are playing, and perhaps in a game like that, it does make the difference in the end. Yeah,
so I didn't want to mention it, but as you have, I can use it as an excuse. But we had 8 players out today, 8, and some really big players. We had we had 2 of our centre halves missing. We had our centre forward playing at centre half. We had our left back play that's his first game of the season, hasn't played at all this year. He's been out injured. Jack Hartley, that's his 4th game at this level. He's come from Step 5 football. The 2 lads who came on, one's 17, one's 18, minimal experience. And we were the walking wounded. Darren Boswell, who just got through to half-time, played with a hamstring problem. Matt Axel was injured. Lewis Hyde was all strapped up. In our half-time team talk was basically the physio treating players. So we were going through a bit of a tough spell with that, but it's just the way it is. We're just going to have to suck it up. I heard Burgess Hill have drawn today, so that we were due to play them Tuesday. So that gives us, hopefully, I assume the game will be on Tuesday. That gives us a bit of a break this week to try and get 1 or 2 back. But yeah, I mean, having to play your joint top goal scorer at centre half today doesn't help, and but we felt we had to do that in order to give ourselves the best chance in the game. So yeah, it's a tricky one to take today.
And to end with a few positives, the young players that did get the opportunities today, and also those players that will come back for you, then perhaps you can kick on this season.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy with the group we put together this year, but we've just not been able to get anywhere near that team out. And the young boys that you want to just feed in and out, give a few games to here and there, very inexperienced. They're not. Some of them are not, that haven't come from anywhere apart from a lower level. To be throwing them in now, it's denting the confidence, but they'll learn a bit. And Toby House, who plays up front, I mean, Toby came in pre-season and he's been a bit of a revelation for us. He's done ever so well, and I think he'll only get better as he gets more experience and he gets a bit stronger and learns to use his body. But yeah, it's a bit hard, but we'll get through it, hopefully.
So Nazim, great performance from yourself. We gave you man of the match, and it must have been a good game to play in as well.
It was a great game from the boys. We worked hard. From as soon as we started off, Gaffer spoke to us saying, just move the ball. That's our best attribute. So as soon as we kicked off, tried moving the ball, and we got the goal. But we took off our foot off the gas. So then they got back into the game. Then he spoke to us in the change room, saying, boys, we need to do better. So we've come out, great goal from Brad, and we've kept on going. So
you had a couple of sighters in the first half. You had the ball on the wing a few times, and then you managed to get it onto your right foot and get that strike off, and you must have been delighted with the finish.
I was so happy to get another goal. So player came to come tight to me. I've tried to gone past him, then gone for goal. I was happy.
And you saw a lot of the ball today. It's something that you're encouraged to do here, confidence to take your man on and create chances.
Yeah, that's what the gaffers told me. He's like to me, just sometimes come inside or get out wide and just get out your man. It's my best attribute. So every time I get the ball, being positive, trying to get out my man and help the team.
And FA Cup's always exciting for managers, for players, for fans, and I guess you're getting ever closer to that first round proper, and you can start dreaming of a big side.
At the moment, everything's looking good, so the boys inside have said we can keep on going. Like, it's game by game, but we're being positive.
Looking at the other FA Cup results, it was cup set at Park Road as 2 goals from Ralston Gabriel sees Haringey Borough defeat 11th place National League South opponents Welling United 2-1. It wasn't an easy game for National League Southside Hampton and Richmond Borough either, as Steve Ringrose's side earned a replay for Potters Bar Town. Eddie Dines' own goal got Folkestone and Victor off the mark after 6 minutes, who went on to win 3-1, knocking Tooting and Mitcham United out of the competition. Jack Midson for Leatherhead, Leiston and Wealdstone all score 4 to knock Faversham, Crowbar Athletic and Ware out of the competition, and wins for Margate, Needham Market, Harlow Town and AFC Hornchurch see all 4 Bostik sides through. And it's scorelines to forget for Kingstonian, Derham Town, Lowestoft and Chipstead, who all exit the competition at the second round qualifying stage. So an under-strength Horsham side came up against a really impressive Herne Bay team this afternoon. The magic of the FA Cup went the way of Herne Bay, and they'll be progressing to the third round qualifying. Next up for us, a trip in the Bostik Premier Division to Needham Market next Saturday.